What's up, Pedro and Betty fam? Mike and Frank here with episode 2 of the charity chop, the rain dance bike. There you can see we are recapping where we left off last time. A frame and an engine, 2 really flat tires, a bunch of ugly dudes. We're about to destroy this bike.
Let's pick up a reciprocating saw and get started there, Frank. What do you think?
All right, Tim, let's do it.
Slap a fresh blade in there and choppity chop.
One of many blades.
One of many blades, Frank. Yep. Y'all gonna see this thing go through this like butter. It's all progressing nicely, just eating its way through until we're just, I think it was 0.3 of a millimeter away from breaking through there, Frank.
I believe it was more like a centimilliton metered motor.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Or a half of one of those.
Half.
And then the frame decides to pinch.
Crab frame. Crabby.
Just pinch me right up. So about now, my eyes are shaking in their sockets like your grandma used to dance at one of those sockets back in the day. So maybe if I look at it a different way. What eventually worked was they pressed down on the back of the frame and got it unpinched. And now we're cutting out the struts from the down tubes to the backbone, and we'll get through those pretty quick. And now we'll cut off below those unnecessary passenger peg mounts.
No more passenger princesses.
I
believe there was some righteous frame pegs right about there too, wasn't there?
Flames for days, man. If it could come in a flame, this bike had it on it.
Flames make you go faster.
So now we're going to cut through the seat post area right above the rear engine mount, and this, don't let the video fool you, this took, what, Frank, about 25 minutes?
Yeah, 25-30 minutes.
Get through, and at least 2 saw blades.
About 3 blades. Quick shout out to Gaddy's Garage YouTube there, little flash of his camera. He was filming an episode 2. Go check that out for sure.
Yeah, and he had a hold of the frame so it wouldn't take off and escape. Once it got loose, because you know how frames will do when you cut them loose, they just take off. But we're still working on it, and I earned one righteous blister from cutting this thing through. Developed and popped and rubbed all over that saw all at the same time, Frank. It's the good stuff. That's how you know you're doing it right.
Gross. This is a landmark moment for Pedro and Betty's big revival.
It is.
The furthest we've ever gone with a chop.
It sure is. And y'all getting ready to see it here in just a second.
And we need another blade.
Yeah. Then we got to shake the hand a little bit. It's all technique.
Find the right angle.
Find the right angle.
You have to talk about it first.
Am I cutting this straight? Now's a fine time to ask. So we're coming up here just a second. Just here it comes. Whoop, we're getting ready to break on through.
To the other side.
To the other side, Frank.
Here comes.
Here comes a landmark moment. Don't blink.
And there it is. I don't know. What do you think, John?
There you go. Ruined a perfectly good motorcycle. The rear wheel assembly and brake assembly is really cool on this. Yeah. Cleaned up like that. They really look nice. Yeah. It's really an old school looking system, isn't it?
What did we do?
Wrong brake. Yeah.
Oops.
It's a nice stretch.
It really is. It's got bearings in it.
Yeah. Who makes that?
I don't know who makes that.
Never seen that.
Wow.
Hang on to that. It's better than what we have. We have a 1-inch piece of square stock.
Oh, is that, you're not?
No, we're hardtail. Our original we have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is real nice, whoever made that. Nice weld.
All right, guys, as you can see, we have completely mutilated a 1996 Honda Shadow. The whole top of the frame has been cut off, and now we're prepping by grinding off all the remnants of everything we cut. We've got to get this thing clean and ready because we are about to embark on a single backbone.
We are. It's a journey. Frank, who is that masked man?
That is Tom Wilson, all the way from Lakewood, Florida, along with Harley the Chopper Dog in the background. Tom jumped right in, grabbed a grinder, and started destroying this frame for us. That's the great thing about getting 4 chopper heads in a garage. Everybody jumps in, everybody helps. It's just a good time.
Yeah. Tom's not a believer in the safety squint. He's the one out of all of us. Hello, Harley. Don't run away. Run towards the grinder. So here I am cleaning up some plates for what we'll call the seat post. It's where the backbone meets the center of the frame at the rear of the engine. John Gaddy cut these out for us prior to delivering the bike, and I'm just going over with it. Ooh, look at that. It's shining, Frank. Just going over it with a grinder, cleaning them up real good.
I thought it was proportional. No. You shouldn't have told me that.
Thanks, buddy. What are you laughing at? Any ammo that he can use, he uses.
And you think by now he would know that.
I don't. I just put it out there. I don't care. Yeah, I just put it out there. It is what it is.
Leave it to Harley to always have the last word. John Gaddy grabbed... Why do I always say John Gaddy? His name's John. Just John. John grabbed the grinder, jumped in there, started getting the backbone supports ground down so we can get that sweet 1.5 inch single backbone.
Get it tacked right in there, Frank. Yeah, right about now, I was feeling the sparks coming off of that thing as I was grinding at the table right across from it.
That's one thing about John. He is not shy.
He's not shy.
He'll shoot those sparks
look at that.
Right at you. Case in point.
It's like I'm Luke Skywalker flying through space right now, man. Where's the Death Star? Where's the Death Star?
That's in like 240 frames per second, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Only the best for you guys.
Little camera nerd action happened there. It's like a camera nerd also builds motorcycles.
It can happen.
It happens. John's got the crap just about taken off that neck tube there. I didn't know what the right word is. We're rolling with crap.
Crap works.
If you guys can't tell, we do these voiceovers in one take, just like our live videos, to keep it real. John's getting it clean. We're getting ready to get that single backbone and those down tubes in so we can start kind of cutting and making some measurements.
But first, Frank, we got to play with a tubing polisher.
We do have to play with a tubing polisher. A tubing polisher. From now on, we will call it the tubing polisher. Anyway.
Well, whatever it is, if you guys don't have one of these in your shop, we highly recommend it. If you're doing any work with motorcycle frames, this is the tool that you want to have.
$35 for the attachment for your grinder, or like $70 for a grinder included. However, I do suggest that you get the one that attaches and you get the Makita 4-inch grinder if you can find it. It doesn't bog down, it cleans right through it, and man, that's hot. But as you can see, this is where we're going to leave you guys. We stop here as we tack on the backbone. We'll pick this venture up in episode 3, where we show you just all the fab and the weld process. We'll talk a little bit about doing some weldings, but first, after any good chop day, what do, Mike?
You go get tacos.
You get tacos. All right, guys, remember we're doing this bike, this charity chop for the Sweet Julia Grace Foundation. Go check them out at Sweet Julia Grace on Instagram. This is Frank.
This is Mike.
And we'll see you next time.
Whiskey taco. They don't put up with no bowl.
Motorcycles are stupid.